What is up, everyone? Thank you so much for joining me in this next World War II video. I really appreciate all your support so far, guys, and this journey to getting all weapons in World War II to Diamond. So as you know, guys, we're up to the third sniper rifle now in the list, and this is the M1903. So I'm going to share my tips with you, how I unlocked it to gold reasonably easy, so you can hopefully do the same. Now, the M1903 is a heavy bolt action sniper that has the largest one-shot kill zone. So that sounds reasonably good, guys, that. I do like the sound of this weapon. For the first 9 camos, we need to unlock 100 one-shot kills. So no more headshots for a little while, guys. We're having a break from them while using the sniper rifles and getting them to gold and then eventually diamond. So that's really, really nice. Now, getting the one-shot kills. When you first start to use this weapon, and when I first started, this was the first ever game that I used this weapon, guys. So I noticed, first of all, the length of the actual lens. That's amazing, guys. Look at the length of that lens. It doesn't do any extra zooming in, though. It's not like you go from one end of the map to the other and you're seeing things very, very close. It's just the same amount of lens that you've got as any other sniper rifle we've used so far. But just the image of it and the actual length of it, visibly, is absolutely amazing. The size of that is humongous, okay? Now, the thing that I noticed straight away, within the first few moments of using this weapon, how smooth and how quick the actual getting the sights up was and the actual movement of the weapon, that was good. But one thing I noticed within that first few seconds as well was the amount of idle sway as soon as I'd got my sights up. It is amazing the amount of sway that it's got. The movement of it is one of the worst so far I've used out of the 2 previous sniper rifles we've got to gold so far. It's like being on a ship on rough seas, guys, and you feel sick because of it. Look, when I look down there, guys, look how much sway it has got. It is bad. So I straight away thought, right, I needed to sort this out. So I'm going to hold back, I'm going to camp back, and I recommend you do the same, guys, when you first start to use the weapon, because if not, if you go running and gunning, without any tactics at all, not thinking about it, you can actually die quite a few times. But the first ever game I played, and I camped back, I held back on the London Docks map, playing hardcore, domination, always recommend that, guys. And I actually ended up getting 22 kills for 1 death. That amazed me. So it is a pretty good weapon, but it's only because I always use the same tactics when I first start using the weapons, guys, the new ones anyway, and I always recommend that you do the same, especially when it's got that amount of sway and you're not really used to it. So before we can get any improvements on this weapon, take your time, get used to it, what you've got so far, build up through the weapon prestige and get those attachments unlocked, then it'll make it a little bit more easier later on. But to come into this game, 22 for 1 in the first match was absolutely amazing. So then we started to build up through those kills, all the weapon prestige, and we got the attachments open. But first of all, guys, I just want to say to you, the division is the mountain division that I selected. You've got 2 great benefits on there. Always invisible to enemy recon aircraft. I'll go into that in the videos a bit more later on how that benefits. But also silent movement. No more big black boots stomping around the map so the enemy can hear you and kill you at the same time. So that puts an end to that. In regards to a basic training perk, you've got 3 options that I'm going to select for you now here. It's up to you which one you choose, guys. But all of these benefit sniper rifle gameplay. You've got Lookout, first of all, which enemy targets from further away, and also increased minimap coverage. You can see how that would help with sniper rifle. Now, remember that bad idle sway this M1903 has. So you can, if you want, use the scoped perk. While aiming down the sights, have less idle sway and move a little bit faster. Now, I did try this out. I didn't get on with it because I was dying quite a few times. Now, I actually thought to myself, right, there is an attachment I can use which will help with idle sway. So I would rather use the attachment ballistic calibration, which I'm going to go into in a moment, guys, and keep with this undercover basic training perk. What this does is you'll have no name or reticle color change when enemies aim at you. So then I found I was keeping alive a little bit longer because of that. Enemies get confused whether you're a teammate or an enemy, so you stay longer alive. So I selected that undercover basic training perk. I kept with that like I have done so far with all other sniper rifles, and instead I went with the ballistic calibration attachment, as I said. That was enough to reduce the idle sway, which was perfect, but also remember you've got sharpshooter on that mountain division, which will help even further. So the first attachment you'll unlock is the 4x optic lens. I can't get on with that, but if you want to use it, guys, you can. This is the ballistic calibration that I selected on the attachment. Now this is going to reduce your idle sway. I'm going to show you now how much it reduces. If you remember on the London docks when I was looking down that lens and the amount of sway it had with the ballistic calibration on now. I mean, I'm not sure if you can actually stack this up with the scoped perk. I know a lot of the time when I've tried before with trying to stack an attachment with the basic train, but it wouldn't let me do it. But this is the amount now that it reduces. Look at that, guys. It is so much better. There is still a little bit of idle sway there, but if you were to click your left stick down, use sharpshooter, it would then go very, very much stationary, and that is enough. That's all I found I needed. So I went with the ballistic calibration. Full metal jacket, I've always used this so far with all other sniper rifles, and I love it because it will get you extra kills where sometimes you think you wouldn't have probably got one, but it will pierce through buildings, through surfaces, that kind of thing, giving you the chance to get that extra kill on the enemies, especially when you're going for one-shot kills. You want as many kills as you can to get that 100 out of the way as quick as you can. Now, I know on this map that I'm playing here, through those wooden crates at point B there, if you are going to play domination like I recommend, you can actually just pierce through those wooden crates, sometimes fairly easy, with an assault rifle or an SMG without even full metal jacket on. But with full metal jacket on, it makes it a bit easier, because with the assault rifles, SMGs, I found I was getting a lot of hit markers, sometimes getting the kills, but not as often as what you would if you had full metal jacket on. But remember, full metal jacket will pierce through walls and buildings as well as these wooden crates and that kind of thing. So it is great, guys, and it will give you those extra kills that you need. Now, extended mag. As a standard mag, you will have 5 bullets in that first clip. Have an extended mag on will take it to 7. So you're going to get 2 more bullets, guys. Is it really worth it? If you want to have it on, guys, it's up to you. Rapid fire as well, the next attachment. I mean, to be honest, I kept away from the rapid fire because I didn't want to end up pressing my trigger button so many times to get that rapid fire out, because then I find it loses my accuracy when aiming. So I just stuck with the standard amount of fire that it had, which was 1 shot, and then it will reload, and then straight away after you'll have another one. That's enough, guys. You don't really need to have rapid fire on, but if you do want to select it, that's up to you. Give it a go, see if it works for you. Now, when you're going around, when you start the match with all those lovely attachments, with all that division and basic training perks that I gave you, you should start to find now that one-shot kills will come reasonably easy. And with sniper rifles, it's up to you, with normal gameplay, how you want to get your kills. You can play the game, if you're going to play domination like I recommend, start capturing your points, defend your points, that kind of thing. You're going to get loads of XP because of it. Hold back, because it's a sniper rifle. You can camp if you want to, or you can keep on the move, keep working your way up, and you'll find you can get easy kills like this as you're building up through the weapon prestigium. So that's up to you. You can actually get, though, the one-shot kills just through normal gameplay like this without having to do anything special at all. Now, another thing that I found very beneficial, and it's probably because on the M1903 that we're talking about, it does have the largest one-shot kill zone, but I did find I was getting a lot of hip-fire kills with it, which I wasn't doing very easily with the previous 2 sniper rifles that I got to go on. But also later on I'm going to show you, after these hip fires, a lot of quick scoping that I was doing as well. And I'm not really that good with sniper rifles, guys, but I think because of that largest one-shot kill zone, I think that's why the hip fire worked a little bit more easy with this weapon. But look at all the point blanks that I'm racking up here, guys. It really does seem a very natural kind of weapon, this sniper, in that it acts a little bit like an assault rifle. Whereas if I was to do that with the previous first 2 snipers, you probably wouldn't get that hip fire kill. Now, when you do come up against it and you come into a game, guys, this is where you might need to use a little bit of that quick scoping. So I've just literally come into a game. I can see the enemy are taking over. They're coming into our spawn straight away, guys. So a little bit of quick scoping will help you in that situation. Now, like I said, I'm not the best at that, but by the time you start working up through the 100 one-shot kills, you will find that the weapon will start to feel a bit more comfortable. And like I said, the quick scoping, very easy to do actually. It isn't hard as you think. It's just trying to imagine, as you get your sights up, where the enemy roughly would be, so you can aim in that point and then just fire very quickly. More than likely, because of that largest one-shot zone, you're going to get the kills like how I showed you there. Now, for the M1916, after you've got the 100 one-shot kills, will be requiring to get 10 payback medals. Now, I'm going to show you a few clips here, guys, into what payback medals are. It's a little bit more difficult when it comes to sniper rifles. It's easy with assault rifles and SMGs, but with sniper rifles, a little bit harder. But you need, as you get shot, guys, to go back to the area where you got shot from. If, like me, on this map here, you know where roughly the enemy was, they're more than likely going to move up to the windows, try and shoot you again as they have an anticipation of where you're going to spawn. Same thing here. This enemy is going to run back towards me, knowing where I'm roughly going to spawn. Hopefully I'll get another kill. Because you've got your sights up, you know roughly where he's coming, you can actually get that payback medal. So this is the last one I'm going to show you here, guys. Very easy. So all you've got to do with the paybacks is get the kill on the enemy that shot you in the first place. That should take you about 3 games at the most, guys, to get those 10 you need. Now the snow camo is going to require us to use the mountain division and get 50 kills. Well, we've already done that through the one-shot kills anyway, so getting another 50 was not going to really, be that difficult. Just time-consuming than anything. That's all, guys. The leopard camo, we need to now also get another 50 kills, but with another division. It's up to you what you select. I'm not going to say what I recommend. I just use the armored division because I'm working that up to maximum prestige, but you can use whatever you want. It might take you a little bit longer to get the 50 kills with another division because you haven't got the benefits as mountain division got you, but get those 50 kills out of the way, guys, and that should be reasonably easy. Now for the bronze camo, 2 rapid kills. Now I'm going to blend this into the bloodthirsties as well, because by the stage you come to these rapid kills and bloodthirsties, you'll be so used to the weapon that you'll be getting kills very quickly like this. But rapid kills, if you remember, guys, is just getting 2 kills in quick succession on the enemy, and the quicker you do that, the rapid kills will mount up, and you only need 5 of them. You should be able to get these 2 rapid kills 5 times you need in about 2 to 3 games, even with this sniper rifle. The copper camo. Again, I'm going to blend some rapid kills into this because as you get in bloodthirsties, the rapid kills will come also. But you now need to get 5 kills without dying 5 times. Now this is where all the tactics that I've been giving you so far with other previous weapons and also coming into this game with the M1903 start to come into play. So you've got your options of, if you are going to play domination, to defend, to capture, to camp, to hold back, keep your lens up, guys. You've got loads of options how you want to do this. I use a bit of both, of all of them, okay? Into if I'm going for a bloodthirsty and the gameplay that I'm playing doesn't work, sometimes I find this because I'm running in and gunning and I think, yeah, I'm amazing with this weapon. Actually not. It depends on who you're playing as well. You've got to watch the game. You've got to see how the game is playing out. I mean, again, I'm sitting here on the London docks, noticing that the enemy are trying to defend their point B. And this is where it's my chance now to get those bloodthirsties. Remember, if you do shoot the parachutists that come down for the enemy, they're not going to class as a kill. But if they kill you, you'll die. As simple as that, and it will class as a death. So it's unfortunate when we kill the parachuters, it doesn't give us one of those kills. But you're going to have to, try and pop them off as soon as you can. Get them out of the way, because they are very lethal, they are, and they will shoot you instantly near enough if they can get the aim on. But as you can see, 5 kills without dying is reasonably easy with the M1903. I got all my bloodthirsties out of the way in 4 games that I played. Not as quick as what I usually do, because this weapon, I found, I think it may be not because of the weapon, because I found this weapon actually quite nice, but I think it was just the gameplay. Because it's the holidays now, there are many people in the room, some really quality players. I think that that's why I struggle a little bit in getting this to as quickly as the bloodthirsties that I needed. Normally I can do sniper rifles in like 2 or 3 games, but this did take me 4 games in total to do, and I had to be a little bit standoffish because there was some good players in the room. But even when you've got good players in the room, in the lobby, you can still get your bloodthirsties. It's really not a problem. You just have to use all your tactics, guys. Remember, the great thing about what we've got with our division, which is helping you when you come to bloodthirsties, is always having that invisibility onto enemy recon aircraft. If you're playing hardcore, as you know, the enemy will only have a UAV if they earn one, but because even if they do have one, we're going to be invisible to it anyway. We've also got that silent movement on, so you can actually walk around these buildings in these houses here and you can actually not be heard. It is that great, guys, as well. And every time as well, I mean, going on to tactics again, if you notice, I really do use that sharpshooter quite often. It's only now and again I'll click my left stick down just before I'm about to shoot the enemy, which just stabilizes that sway even more, and that's why I'm getting those kills nice and easy. But keep playing the game, guys. As I said, keep using the tactics of defending. I'm sitting on this point here at point B, and I'm capturing points as well. Remember, all the captures and all the defends you get if you're playing domination will give you all that lovely extra XP as well, and you can do that very easily with these sniper rifles. Just keep working your way up very, very slowly into the enemy spawns. You'll get all the enemy come flocking towards you, and that's your easy chance to get as high kills as many as you need. But remember, we only need 5 kills, so don't try and go over 5 kills if you can avoid it. If you're after the killer challenge and you're after still your mercilesses, then by all means, I don't blame you for going for the 10 kills. But remember, only the first 5 will count. Getting a merciless will not add 2 towards your bloodthirsties. But all your 5 kills need to come from the M1903. This stage here, I normally recommend that you deselect any explosive devices or tacticals you've got in your creator class, because if you use them and get a kill with it, on your journey to getting one of the bloodthirsties, it won't register. All 5 kills need to come from the M1903. Also as well, if you are going to play domination, for those of you who have never watched my videos before, all of you have watched my videos before, I really appreciate all your support, guys, as always, but you'll know that I always say to you, if you're going to play domination, you have to get all your 5 kills in one round. When you go on to the second round, you need to start again. So if you have got 5 kills in the first round, you need to die and then start another 5 in the second round. If you end up getting 4 kills in the first round, you go into the second round and get another kill. Yes, you'll get your 5 kills, you get your bloodthirsty medal up here, but it won't register 1 towards the 5 you need. So you've got to be careful with that. If you find that team deathmatch or maybe kill confirm or something like that would help you and you haven't got a break in between or a round change, then that's fine. But I can't get on these challenges as quickly and I can't complete them as quickly as I do in domination. That's the only reason I play domination, because I can get these camo challenges out of the way very quick while using that gameplay. But as you can see here, guys, I'm not making a meal of it. It's very, very easy. USS Texas is perfect for getting bloodthirsties on. You can camp down either side of one of the the ship here, and you can just rack up those kills. You shouldn't really make this as hard as you can, guys. Like I said, you should be able to get these away, the bloodthirsties that you need, in about maybe 3 to 4, even 5 games. Take your time with it. You'll get them unlocked, and then you'll get that lovely gold camo. But yeah, USS Texas, you can come into this with sniper rifles. It is the perfect map for getting those 5 kills on, or higher if you want to go higher, guys. As we said, if you want to go for mercilesses or relentless, whatever you're going for, this map is perfect for that. Watch the bridge as well. They will come up that bridge there. But absolutely amazing. So that bloodthirsties hopefully won't cause you any problems. That was the last one I got. Completed this to gold, and it really didn't take me that long to do, guys. So hopefully my tips have helped you there and are going to help you. This is what the weapon looks at gold. So we're now going to work the last sniper in the list now to gold, so we can show you then that diamond camo for all snipers. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please, if you have enjoyed, like, and please don't forget to subscribe. Take care, guys, and I'll see you on the next video.